Lionel Messi has made his feelings clear on becoming a manager when he retires. Lionel Messi is now 37 and was asked whether he will remain involved in football after he retires. Lionel Messi has made his feelings clear on whether he will become a manager when he hangs up his boots. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner is 37 now but showing no signs of slowing down and has 22 goals and 13 assists in 23 games for Inter Miami, who he has led to the MLS Supporters' Shield for the first time. After topping the Eastern Conference, the Herons are vying to win the MLS Cup after qualifying for the playoffs, with Messi looking for his 47th career trophy. He is still doing the business with Argentina on the international stage, but the reality is that Messi will not be strutting his stuff on the pitch forever as he is in the final stage of his career. But the Barcelona legend has already admitted that he does not plan on following in the footsteps of the likes of Pep Guardiola and Xavi Hernandez in transitioning into a coach when he hangs up his boots. Speaking in an in-depth interview with Fabrizio Romano for Apple TV, Messi said, "I'm not planning to become a manager when I will retire. This is not something I'm considering to do." Inter will feature in the Club World Cup next year, while Miami are also one of the hosts for the 2026 World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. However, Messi isn't thinking too far ahead about whether he will be appearing in a final World Cup tournament and is instead focusing on living in the present. "I value a lot more than before everything I do daily, so the only thing that I'm thinking about is playing, training, and enjoying myself," he explained. "The truth is that I don't know. I have been asked several times, especially in Argentina. I hope to have a good end of the season and then a good preseason, something I didn't have last season because of all the traveling we did. From then on, I want to see what happens, to see how I feel. A lot of things always happen in football. There's still a long way to go, so I'm not thinking too much about it. I'm going to live day by day without thinking too much about the future." Messi is back in action on Saturday as they take on Atlanta United in their second of 3 playoff fixtures. Inter won the first game 2-1 courtesy of goals from Luis Suarez and Jordi Alba in Carmichael exclusive. From playing Gaelic football to sharing dressing room with Lionel Messi, Northern Irishman Ryan Carmichael is living the dream, rubbing shoulders with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez at David Beckham's Inter Miami. Ryan Carmichael wasn't even being serious with his prediction going into the 2024 MLS Super Draft, and yet he somehow wished it into existence. "The day before, I remember I was joking with one of my friends," the Northern Irishman told Sport Bible in an exclusive interview. "I'll get in the draft, Miami will draft me, and I'll be playing with Messi next year. I was just joking around, and it actually happened." On 19 December 2023, after scoring an incredible 46 goals in 75 appearances in 4 seasons for Hofstra University, Carmichael became a first-round draft pick for Inter Miami, the franchise created by David Beckham and now being spearheaded by 8-time Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi. He was pretty confident that an opportunity would arrive off the back of his fine form at college level, but the one that did prove to be life-changing. Selected 24th in the overall picks, he now rubs shoulders with Messi, arguably the best ever player, and his former Barcelona colleagues Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Luis Suarez in training sessions under Tata Martino. "When you hear your name called like that, it's a very nice feeling," he added. "But you don't know where you're going until your name's called, so when it was a bit of a shock." Carmichael's manifestation of Messi in Miami came true, but his journey into his current spot began back in Armagh, Northern Ireland. While at Tatrick's Academy High School in Dungannon, He played football and Gaelic football to a high level and would go on to make waves in the first team at Portadown in the NFL Premiership, playing 60 games between 2018 and 2020. He explained, "That was my first proper team. I played some youth football from 13 to 16 and then broke into the first team there. I was so young and I was playing with guys who were old enough to be my dad." In 2020, Carmichael was faced with a huge decision to make. He received an offer for a scholarship across the pond with Hofstra University, an NCAA Division I school. He had to leave his family and life behind, but this was a chance to play football at a high level whilst also experiencing a new culture and getting an education at the same time. Naturally, there were some reservations, but he ultimately decided to go for it and hasn't looked back.